this. Okay. So 1.5 years you have been on VR chat. Wow, I thought you were on VR chat for much longer than that.
The reason the reason actually that is like I kind of started painting within 1 month of VR chat, or like 2 months. It
Wow,
wasn't really
okay.
that long before I just wanted to do something fun.
Right, and that's
Mm.
awesome though. That's amazing. Because with you being a painter, that's a lot. Like that, like a lot of that, it goes into a lot of talent, a lot of time, and what inspired you to paint?
So originally, like due to, I mean, kind of born into it, if I could say it like that. My mom is a painter too, so she
Mm-hmm.
kind of how to say, it kind of runs in the family to find the most inconvenient ways to paint, if I can say it that way. And that
Right.
is because my mom inspired me by one day just
Oh,
deciding, you know what, I don't want the paintbrush. She made an entire painting with paint and a silver spoon. That was all she used for the entire painting, just to kind of like, not even using like a palette knife, not even a brush, just a spoon to just do the entire painting. And it's kind of always like stuck with me, because like even me, sometimes I would just play a random game and it's like, oh, there's an art function here in it, and then I would just sit there for like an hour or two just having fun with it and seeing
hell
how much I
yeah.
can do with it. And yeah.
Right. No, that's amazing. That like, your mom is your inspiration and no, like and now here you are. So let's go in and show some of the stuff that you have done here. So we're gonna show a speed of Dole going ahead and drawing themselves. Now, how long did it take you to do this drawing of you?
uh
Of
which one?
you. Yeah, of you.
Of
Like,
me?
yes, of you. Yeah, you're drawing yourself. It's a painting of you
Yeah.
drawing,
um
like, of you. You don't remember
oh
that one?
right, it's yeah, no, it's the 200 page. Sorry, it just took a second
Yes.
there. It's the 200 painting. So the 200 painting, that was I think that took about 7.5 hours. I just kind of wanted to do something a bit more. I mean, it's a lot more bigger than the usuals. Like, it's a lot more bigger
Mm,
in scale and stuff. And yeah, I try to always like do like these social paintings, and
right.
for the 200 painting, I just wanted to make something that was like a little bit more grander than the usual, and yeah, make something a little bit cute and fun.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, took me 7.5 hours because I'm very slow.
Oh,
Sometimes.
oh, but it looks amazing. And if you are in VR chat, make sure that you go to Dull Dummies World. You'll see all the paintings that they have done in their world, and it's amazing. It's fantastic. I love them, and it's just so talented. But yes, so such a talented person, such a talented person. So when you're not on VR chat and painting, what are your hobbies? What do you like to do?
What I do besides, I mean, to be fair, I watch a lot of shows, watch a lot of things. I guess my interest kind of shifts. Like, I do sometimes, like from gaming to just talking with people to, yeah. Like, there are exercising sometimes. To, have run a marathon myself,
Mm-hmm.
so that is like one of those. I just kind of, again, whatever people I kind of drag me to, I just kind of do every single time. It's not
Right.
really mm,
No, that's
much
well. No,
outside of
that's
that.
cool though. That's cool though. Hell yeah! And then, what do you like cooking or playing any instruments or anything like that? Writing?
Well, I'm not allowed in the kitchen anymore.
What? My goodness,
second
what
of all, no, I'm not very culinarily. Really, it's like I put a shit like what was it? I had an incident with a fireman.
Oh
put
my
a
God.
cake into the baking, and it's like okay, put it in for it was like put it in for like half an hour to 45 minutes. I was making a what is it like what is it the meringue like egg
meringue
whites
pie?
and sugar and stuff like that. Like you make a meringue.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
Sort of, yeah. But yeah, and I put it in. I'm like, okay, got it. Put it in the oven for that in a like for and usually like it's 120 like on the stove and stuff.
Right.
I added an extra 100 accidentally, 220 for 45 minutes.
Oh my God.
And I just like, what is that beeping? And then I'm like, oh God, oh no.
Oh my
Happened
God.
once. And that's when the fireman told me, yeah, I don't think you should start culinarily thinking about this doll. And I'm like, gotcha,
Oh
I
my
will not.
God. Oh my God, that's crazy. I'm so sorry. Hopefully you'll be able to get
Like,
back.
everything is fine.
Yeah, hopefully you'll be able to get back.
You have a new stove.
No, my goodness. And with you
I've only
being
done that once and also blown up the microwave, but that's fine. Nothing new there.
right, right. My goodness. And then with you being in the EU, where are you from?
I'm from Norway. Home born and raised. Everything from there.
Yeah, I want to go to Norway so badly. The mountains there are beautiful, the lakes, everything. It's so pretty. So, so pretty. But yeah, but it's like
I really love like
they're like, well, you know, I've lived here, so it's just to me.
it's like it's difficult to say, but like no, actually it is like a lot of the reasons why also I do paint a lot. Like if you specifically one thing, one he's not really like, it's almost like a grandfather to me, but he was kind of like a grandfather, I guess you could say like that. He taught me how to paint. He liked landscape painting in his free time, and I was like, oh cool, how do you do that? And I'm like, basically like I learned a lot from him, and he kind of told me about like, look, Norway has some beautiful nature that you just gotta be open to see it, and like but also imagine looking throughout the environment, you can also tell that like that branch, although broken, it really completes the picture that this place is lived in. And
Right.
you see like these little nods to things is what he taught me a lot. And that is like, you see like in an environment you wouldn't just see just grass, hill and trees. No, you would see a pathway, you would see a broken twig, you would see someone had chopped down a tree and like left a little stub there. Like you would see so much like detail in the nature around you that you really need to just like step back, appreciate everything, and look at it from like a distance.
Right, right. No, that's totally understandable, guys. No, that's amazing now. That's amazing. So like, do you plan on coming to America?
I want to visit for many reasons, of course. I mean, a lot of my friends are from there, and also, I mean, just genuinely to see it too. Like, I usually do get inspiration from like. I've been to Italy, or I've been all around Europe, if I could say like that, kind of all around Europe, and seen the difference in like some like French gardens and stuff like that is very beautiful, and like just honestly studying flowers in like France, for example, that is something that I saw a course of when I was in college that I could take. I am so sad that I didn't pick that back then, but like with all the different environments, America is definitely on the list of like places I want to visit just to kind of get a better
Right.
feel to what it's like.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. No. Okay, so 1 second. I am still recording, but because of my internet, I want you to have like the best experience. So what I'm going to do is to continue the interview, and then I will upload the whole entire thing to Twitch, and then also give you the copy as well too, if you don't mind about that, because I want you to have like the best experience with this, and my internet provider is being an asshole and not allowing me to stream. So everybody that is in Dull Dummies Discord, if you want to come to the live, then you can come in to the world and see it live here in the world, or just wait until after. So then you can be able to just like upload it and show everybody as well too. So I am going to stop the streams because this is bullshit, and I'm going to wring somebody's neck. Like literally. And I apologize. Like this is why like Friday I literally had to like cancel because of what they're doing. Like they're plummeting like our frames right now, and I don't understand why. So I'm gonna stop the stream, but I am gonna continue recording for you. All right, so I apologize, you guys. Bye TikTok. Bye bye bye. Bye bye Twitch. Bye bye bye. And don't worry, I will be editing that out too, so you're fine. I will be editing it out for you. I apologize sincerely. I don't know why they're being assholes. But anyway, now I can like continue to talk to you and get the proper way of me doing this interview with you. Okay. So with that being said, like it would be amazing for you it would be amazing for you to come to America and to see this little poop over there.
I was about to say, yeah. I'm definitely like, if I am going to America, I definitely have to visit a few places, definitely.
Yes, like so.
Of course, I have to visit. I feel like I can't really get away from visiting Taka.
Oh yes. No, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. And then they can show you everything. Like, where are you from, Taka? Where are you from? Oh,
Louisiana.
Hell yeah, yes. So you can see a lot of things in Louisiana. Are you? I guess you would go towards the. Oh my goodness, it's not. Yes, where like you guys have like that big celebration. And it like goes, Mardi Gras, where it goes all night long and all week or whatever. That would be amazing for you. Oh, that'd be a cool experience. Hell yeah.
I really do want to visit that. Like specifically, like New Orleans. Also, like, I mean, Taka showed me videos before of like food and stuff like that from like the New Orleans, and I'm like honestly like sitting there like just, can't. It's so good looking.
Yes. I still want to go to New Orleans and go to Mardi Gras, so that would be a pretty cool experience for you. Definitely. Hell yeah. Now, when it comes down to like streaming and everything like that, what are the platforms that you stream on?
Stream on is currently Twitch.
Okay,
Twitch is the platform I've chosen. And
okay. Would you ever go on TikTok or anything like that?
I have been considering. Not like per se TikTok, but Kick I have definitely considered before. Because like, although I really like TikTok, I use TikTok, I mean, a lot myself as well. But like, it's I feel like streaming on Kick is definitely where like it's the same thing situation, but like I just don't feel like my format would really work well for Twitch, like Kick. Sorry, there we go.
Okay. Yeah. Like with the new platform for Kick and all that, like, do you think like it's better than Twitch or nah?
I'm really not the best to have an an opinion on this, because like I am not. Like, I don't know, stuff can change on both platforms all the time. So like I literally have right now, like I'm currently staying on Twitch because it's very, I mean, it's kind of where I am, where I started, and that's kind of where I'm most comfortable.
Yes.
But like stuff can change. Maybe in the future I'm probably gonna be like, maybe I'm even not even on Kick or Twitch. Maybe I'm on YouTube streaming or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, it's impossible to tell.
Oh, of course. No, that's awesome as hell. Like, goals. Let's go. Now, for like career wise, would you ever take like painting like outside of VR chat or anything like that, or no?
I used to do that. That's what before the entire like Twitch and stuff. I used to. I mean, I mostly did commission work, but then I started actually like doing like random. There were some times where I went to gallery showings to like then like actually like be there in physical form and actually like go out, and that's kind of where I've learned a lot of like, how to say. A lot of experience was had, like was understood then, because like I was standing there and it's like, okay, you are gonna be invited to this thing. Your art piece is gonna be in the gallery somewhere, and like and I was like, oh cool, yeah, sure, I'll see it. And people who were there remember I'm that weirdo who everybody kept walking up to because they were very interested in me, because I accidentally did a genius genius move, if I could say it like that. And I wouldn't say I'm a genius in any way. It was just by pure accident, because I forgot a very essential thing. Everybody had like these business cards that they were giving out to, like, hey, I'm a painter, here you go, here's a business card, here's a business card, and stuff like that. And my painting was a very different style from all the other paintings, because all the other paintings were very like Renaissance, like very beautiful, while I kind of had a little bit more of a lighter tone, a little bit more cheerful, a little bit more like a little bit more like natural painting, if I can say it like that. And people were like it's like when you stick out like a sore thumb, then sometimes that could be in your benefit, like be in a good way, because then people are going to be like, oh, this is the only one piece that made it, that was this. Let me talk to the person. And I didn't have any business cards, so I literally wrote down everything on little napkins that about like with my fucking pen, just written there. And yeah, no, it didn't. It wasn't. It was like these little like here you go. This is my website. Here, like this is my contact list. There you go. It's like, I got a few jobs from it, but like it was like when like everybody was like, have you seen that guy who walked around with, it's like, oh, you're that artist with the napkin. That's how people recognize me.
Hey, like it gets the word around. It's advertisement. Like you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, exactly.
So, not everyone goes around like
everybody.
Yes. Like with the business cards, some of them are expensive as hell. So no, like you're just getting your word around. So no, that's understandable. Hell yeah. Would you ever teach in VR chat with painting?
I have considered it. Yeah, yes, ma'am. I have actually. I have actually. So multiple times I do sometimes give tips here and there, just kind of like give it a little bit tip here and there. I have considered teaching actually a class, but again, it was. I'm not sure if I would. I basically need like an entire like event organizing and stuff like that for that to happen. Like I wouldn't be able to. I don't think I will be able to do it alone because I'm a I'm a little bit busy in that front. But it's been my thought, and a part of like a friend of mine did actually come up to me and was like, "Hey, instead of this, maybe a tutorial on YouTube or something like that might be a better fit for you." And I'm like, that sounds like a better idea.
Like YouTube, TikTok.
Like in my style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like even like, you know, with YouTube Shorts or something like that, and TikTok, you can do the shorts if you want and all that too. Saying like what types of paint you should use, what types of brushes, and all that as well, like to get like this kind of scene look, or like, oh, if you want this type of look, you need to use this type of brush. And like there's just so much that goes into that, especially like with sponges and all that too, because I've seen like painting with sponges, but no, like when it comes down to VR chat, like there's so much that you can do, like with the different colors and all that. And it's just it's a different experience, especially for any of like, you know, the IRL painters. They can be like, oh wow, like I can actually do this in virtual reality as well too. And seeing your videos out there like could actually get them motivated to do that as well.
That is a possibility.
Yes, that would be
There was a possibility that they would be like, heck is this guy? But I love the idea to actually like do some tutorial wise and actually just make something fun for.
Exactly.
Like for, I guess like the best to describe it, my YouTube and TikTok community, I guess the best to describe it is.
Yes.
Maybe even Twitter.
Oh yes,
nice.
Definitely. I know, right? My goodness. But yeah, no. So like as we're asking questions, make sure you guys get your questions as well too, if you guys have any questions for Dole at all. So yeah, like the Q&As. Let me ask a few questions more here. How did you get your name?
That is a bit of a funny one, actually. So I went a lot to TikTok, like not TikTok. This was before then. This was back in the Vine days, if I can say it like that.
Oh god.
I was yeah. So I was very commonly on Newgrounds, where I was spending time in like random groups and stuff like that, and then I slowly but surely shifted over to DeviantArt, where I was posting all my art then.
Right.
And while in DeviantArt, they were like, you know, those communities. There are communities that are like the Brony community. There are the people who have like the Sonic OCs, and like the people who make different types of OCs in different situations.
Right.
And I wasn't the biggest fan of this back then, because like I was like, this isn't really my style. Like I'm not really a Brony. I made a Brony avatar, but that is long gone and I'm never looking back. And then I started. Then my friend Lily, who is a very, very lovely person, she started then talking to me about like, hey, do you want to start our own community kind of situation? I'm like, sure, let's see what we can do. And we made puppets, like little dolls and stuff like that we would like design with either like with a little bit of clothing and stuff like that, like very like lightly, like very much like just like they would have like wooden arms, wooden dolls, or porcelain. There were like some were like puppets, like or like voodoo dolls and stuff like that. And we had 3 people. It was me, Lily, and one of my real life friends, Arne, who just really wanted to, who made his character called the Mad Marionette. And it kind of like all our names kind of started. Then Lily did Petrified Puppet. So like there was PP, and then I decided, okay, what is my name? And then I thought about like a doll, because like I was a wooden doll. But then I thought like doll, but then dull, basically meaning like something that is like worn down. So doll being a wooden puppet actually makes kind of sense. So I made doll, and another word for a puppet is a dummy, or like a dummy. So I went with doll dummy, and that name just kind of like when I was making a new account and stuff like that for voice acting, I was like, maybe I should use that name. So I'm basically named myself Doll Dummy, and yeah, it's just kind of stuck with the name.
Oh, wow. No, that's an amazing story, though. That's awesome as hell and very creative. I love it. I love it. And then now you just mentioned voice acting. Have you went into voice acting before?
I did it casually. I basically had a free voice acting service, basically where like if people needed a project for like art projects or like say, I was literally like, this is like back when I was like kind of fresh out of college.
Right.
So we like, again, I went to art. I have an art degree as well. So we kind of like all these like art, like I was talking to art students and like they were like, oh, I really need to do this project, but I can't afford a voice actor for this.
Right.
So I'm gonna have to do it myself, or like they ask around their classroom and stuff like that. So it's like makes sense. It's difficult to really like get people to really help them. So I just like, you know what, free voice acting service for people with independent projects. And that's kind of the idea of it. Like as soon as like if it's an independent project, you will get a free voice actor with me, which was what I did for a while.
Oh, that's awesome.
Until that email got spammed to the brim with like everybody like with like, hey, I have a 6-page script. Can you read from this line to this line? I'm like,
oh my.
Like, we need you as a narrator, and I'm like, oh, how long is this project? And they're like, oh yeah, it's a 2-hour-long project, so don't worry about that. It's like,
oh my.
But yeah, I've done a few things here and there though, like a few games, a few like little visual novels as well, to even have I'm gonna hate myself for saying this, but there's a dating sim with a Doll Dummy DLC to it, so don't. I can show you after this. But like, it's like I'm very hidden about this.
No, that's awesome though.
Yeah.
And then for the voice acting, have you ever went to classes or anything like that? Or would you ever think about going to classes?
No. Well, I've been considering going to classes multiple times, but like, you know, I just kind of did it for free for independent projects. I didn't want to.
Right.
I didn't want to like do anything like too over the top, so I just did it like for free.
Oh hell yeah! Okay. No, that's awesome as shit. Such a talented person. Awesome. So, audience, do you guys have any questions for Doll Dummy? Up, Okami, come up. So then you could be heard. There you go.
Why won't you feed me?
I think some backstory is known for that one. So I have a bunch of children in my lobby. They're quote unquote my kids, and Okami is my granddaughter. And there's no food in the painting studio, and I'm not letting them eat paint.
Right?
So the joke is kind of led into like, why won't you feed me, Dad?
Oh my.
Yeah, literally.
Which has then become yeah.
Oh my goodness. No further
So
questions.
like when people show up with like anything where there's like food or anything has with them, they're like, food. Finally, it's been 7 years.
Oh my god.
And it's like.
Oh jeez. Any more questions? Up, Spook.
I have a question.
I saw Spook's hand go up. Spook, come in.
Yes, thank you. Well, my first one was like, how much for the Ponyo to come back, but I'll skip this one. My main question would have been like, do you have an end goal on like being an artist in VRChat? Do you have like a long-term goal to reach?
That's a good question.
Long-term goal for my VRChat process. I guess honestly, I try to just create content that people love and like, and that's kind of what I've always been about, really. Just make stuff that people like.
Right.
It really depends on like if I were like if you would ask me like where do I see myself in 5 years in a situation like that, it is like I really hope that I could still be painting in VR chat if VR chat is still on, if I could say it like that. Like it's a long time. Yeah.
I know, right? I'm just
But like, yeah, no, it's yeah. But like, I think honestly, like in my like lifetime, I will most likely discover a lot of different art projects, and probably gonna jump from one thing to another, and life never ceases to. Life will probably never cease to go quiet for me. I will always kind of jump from next project to next project to next project.
Hell yeah.
Without any hindrance.
Nice.
Thank you.
Nice. Hell yeah. Alright, Taka, come in with your question.
I'm back. I had to go make popcorn for this.
Alright, come closer so they. Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Hello. Hi, I'm Takro. I make worlds and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm here to
Hi,
ask
Taka.
a
Nice to meet you.
hard-hitting question. I'm here to ask a hard-hitting question. Harder than like a steel beam.
Go for it.
How do you feel now that you have been coming to Zodiac events for so much? Enjoy them?
I love
What
it.
was your initial first reaction? What is your reaction now?
Initial like so I remember because I remember so much that like here's the deal, Takaro. My beautiful wife showed me to Kill Show, who was a dancer at one of these Zodiac events.
Right.
They still are, if I know correctly.
Yes.
Not gonna. Okay. Yeah. They are. They were like basically showing their avatar, and whenever I do these kind of like whenever I do a painting, I don't just want to. I don't just want to talk to them. Sometimes I also want to see like if they have something specific to them, I want to see what they do.
Right.
Like if it's a DJ, I want to go to their DJ event. If they're if they make music, I want to listen to their music and hear it out. If they do other stuff, then yeah, I want to see what they do. And world creators, I always just go through their maps and stuff like that, because it's very important that I get to see everything that they have worked on and where they put their effort into and what they really like. It helps really build a character that I can easily paint and make something. So for Kill Show, I wanted to go to Zodiac to see what it was like to like actually like be at an event like this and see them dance and stuff like that. Now, if I remember correctly, I don't think Kill Show was there the first time I went to Zodiac, but it was still a way to like really go through the entire event process and actually like see what people did. And yeah, I was so like pleasantly surprised by like not just like Kill Show's passion for this, but seeing all the other people's passion for this, meeting a lot of like my friends, and as people know, I've continuously painted a lot of people from Zodiac, from Virgo to class work, to Kill Show to Chained, and even Dominion. Like, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of very inspiring people within the community, and even now I still sometimes find myself painting one of them as well. I'm also really into dancing, and I think dancing is a lot of fun. So
hell yeah.
If I could say like reaction wise, I was very happily surprised about it. I really thought it was fun. And not that good at I'm a squealer too. I might as well just point that out. So it's like seeing men dancing, women dance. It just kind of gets me a little bit giddy. I love it. And but like specifically, I will say my reaction to always going a lot. I mean, I tend to go every Sunday because it's a nice time and also like a very pleasant time to just gonna go to Zodiac. after stream and such, and I could just be like, yep, I'm just gonna stay here, and like while I wait for the dancers to show up, I'll just clear all my emails, clear all my stuff that I need to really clear, and then when the time comes, I can just sit, relax, enjoy dancing and really good music, and
yeah. Nice.
Have fun.
Now, like you said that, like you mentioned, like with dancing, have you ever like danced in IRL with like jazz, tap, ballet, or anything like that?
I've danced ERL, but not really. I wouldn't say like danced. I guess how to say this. I've been to clubs.
Hell
I've
yeah.
definitely been to clubs in real life, and like, you know, I'm like, when you're in the crowd, it's very easy to just kind of groove along and just kind of enjoy like a little bit of like dancing, like a little bit of movement. I wouldn't say that's like nothing is really. It's not really like heavy dancing, because it's very like you're just kind of like in the groove of it, I guess you could say it like that. Yeah.
Okay.
And you scream once in a while, so you know. Yeah.
Yes. Hey, any more questions?
Yes.
Okay.
I have a question for you, Virgo.
Oh, yes.
So, knowing that what Deli does and all that, if you had to recommend Deli someone that Deli should probably, you know, be cool for Deli to paint, who would you recommend?
Who would I recommend?
Good question.
That is actually a really good question.
Only the hard questions here.
I know. Thing is, it's like I have so many like dancers that I love in our family. So I think the next person that should be it'll be either Aruko or Yuki's tea.
Okay. I'll write them down.
Yes, Aruko is ARUCO, and then Yuki's T is YUKIZTEA. But yeah.
I just thought it was like the letter T.
What? Like, oh, no. It's TEA. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're so helpful within the community, and amazing dancers, respectful women, and just all out, just awesome as shit. Like, they're seriously awesome. And like, yeah, for next up, yeah, it would either be Aruko or Yuki's tea.
Alrighty.
Hell yeah. Any more questions? Oh, Letterpuss. Letterpuss has a question. Yes, come closer to the stage.
Okay. Yeah.
No, come closer to the stage.
Yeah, I didn't know if you guys could hear me.
Come closer. Yeah, we can hear you. Come closer.
Am I audible?
Come closer.
Am I good?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
So-
you're good. You're Gucci.
What inspires you to paint the things that you paint? Is it just a random whim, or is there something deeper to it that inspires you to actually create a work of art featuring somebody specific?
That is a really good question, because so inspiration hits, I would say, very I think a lot of artists can agree with this. Some days you wake up and you're like, that is my idea right there. That's the idea. I want to do this right now. You walk over to your PC. I lost it. Let me go get coffee. It's one of those situations. But there are sometimes, specifically when I take inspiration, it's a lot more easier for me to be inspired by, instead of like just settings and like ideas, I get inspired by people. People specifically being very like inspiring and interesting to me, which is why whenever someone really pushes forward their passion to me, like can genuinely talk to me for hours upon hours about this wonderful like idea that they have, or like the greatest like it's like I'm a dancer and I absolutely love dancing and here's the reasons why, and like they go through like they literally are in conversation with me for like 45 minutes and I'm sitting there like just listening. There is something admirable to that, because there is like they really care about their passion so well that they are willing to go above and beyond to have a reason to love it. And that inspires me. That inspires me to look more into what they're like and what they like doing. And it inspires me to also like a picture gets built in my head that is them doing exactly this, or like them talking about like, or like having that like inspiration of like, if someone talks about being a mountain climber or like really loves mountain climbing because of the rocks under their feet, they like the tiredness of their hands, like how their like hands will feel like slipping, but like their adrenaline is keeping them tightly to the rock and stuff like that. That is interesting. That's inspiring, and that's passion towards what they love, and that drives me to want to paint them. It's very easy for me to be really inspired by those kind of things, because a picture gets built in my head and then I have the entire picture of what I am imagining in the painting, if I can say it like that. Every single person painting is already predetermined in my brain.
Exactly.
If I can say
I
it like
love
that.
it. I love that. I love that. Oh, yes, Letterpuss.
On that note, do you prefer doing portraits of people, or would you prefer doing landscape style art? Which do you find more enjoyment in doing?
Landscape. I find I feel what I'm currently doing with like having people and then drawing the world around them, or like drawing like putting them in scenarios, is my favorite thing to do. It is like I do really like, for example, with a lot of these paintings, I sometimes create these worlds, and if if anyone look back on some of the paintings, a lot of the paintings are somewhat connected, if I could say it like that. I've created because my favorite thing is like, oh, I'm making this painting of, like, for example, my daughter Dove, or my daughter Yanagi, or my daughter or someone else, like stuff like that. If it's within something that I feel like I could connect somehow, then I will most likely do it. Like how like the like if you check like back in the old paintings, for example, like you could see one person in the forest, then another person is in the exact same forest in a later painting, or like a person is in a city and the city is suspiciously similar to the city in the first painting that I did of a city, which is basically what I'm like trying to like then push forward like over and over. Like there is a certain city that people have seen in my stream a lot, and that is the one with neon lights at the top of the every single skyscraper. And that is to really emphasize that this painting is now like being evolved on, and you can actually see that this one and this one is connected. So it all comes down to like wanting to like make some like landscape, of course, but also loving portraits.
Hell yeah, just mixing the two together and still making it into a portrait.
Yeah.
So, no, that's awesome and very creative, very unique. Any more questions? Oh, Okami. Come in.
Okay. Now, how much has VR chat and the people that you've met changed your life?
That's a good question.
A lot. Very a lot. I mean, I've kind of come to realize a new norm, if I could say it like that, in my regular day. Because, like, living in Oslo, I kind of lived in town. Like, Oslo is it's the capital of Norway. And I've kind of lived there my entire, like, most of my life, if I could say it like that. Like, kind of on the outskirts, of just, like, nicely placed. But yeah, like just seeing like people in VR chat, like they're very different from like how I would like talk to people in the city or like talk to people here and talk to people there. A lot of people have different wants from a friendship, different expectations, different like different ways of talking, different like ways of acting around people, and yeah, it's been very unique to be part of a community like this because I haven't really been in a community like this before. It's like it's a relatively new for me, even now, even after 1.5 years. It's like starting to think that like stuff is a lot more complicated on the surface than I realized.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Any more questions?
welcome.
Any more questions? Taka?
I think
it
jumping
you?
on there.
Yeah.
I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming.
I can see that. You're here. Hi.
Hi, yes. My question is, alright. So, Virgo, me, you, we've been in this game since ancient times. We're practically dinosaurs together.
Yeah.
So, my question is, Dolly, ever since trying VR chat, see, if you've been on a long game in VR chat as long as we have, we like to ask a simple question. Has VR chat made you more bisexual?
I don't ask that question. What do you mean? That's all you. Don't include me in that. I do not ask that question. Anyway.
As VR chat turned me more bisexual. I'll be honest, I was already very bisexual when I joined the game, so I don't know if I can really say it was more.
Has it made you more?
I feel like I'm being grilled there.
Only the hard questions.
I feel my stance on it is the same. my life has not changed that much there.
Good answer.
Okay, thank you.
Don't include me in your questions. Get out of here. Does anyone else have any questions? Anyone else? Anyone else? No, Taka. You already.
I'm curious. But
What
I'm
is
also
your
scared?
last question? Come up here. Do not. Oh, also let us right after Taka. I'll be asking questions. Get up here. Faster, Taka. Alright, stop. Right there. Ask the question, not to me, to Doll. As it's Doll's show right
Dolly?
now. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm about to hit you with the hardest question.
Oh my goodness. Remember,
Are
safe
you
for work,
grateful
damn
and
it.
proud of the community that you have built?
Oh, that's a good question.
What'd you say? Sorry.
Are you grateful and proud of the community you've built?
That's a great question.
I'm very proud and happy about the community that we built. Because I'm not taking all the credit for that. But like, no, I've been like, I honestly did not see, specifically for VR standards and stuff like that. When I started painting in VR, like, people just kind of showed up to just like, it was not really a, like, how to say, people weren't really like, oh cool, Dolly does this, I guess, like on the side. Oh, and thank you. And like, I do think that like a lot of people aren't, like, there's a lot of people who are interested in VR art and stuff like that. Some people are not, and it really drove, like, made me really happy to see how many people were actually like interested in, like, actually not just watching as well, but also making their own art and actually like exploring their. Oh, like from time to time I get like messages on Discord that are people have sketched in their notebook or like stuff like that, and just kind of made these like little pictures that they've been like very proud of, and them like asking me for advice for what they can do better on it. And it really makes me happy to see like the community kind of built up a way of like, hey, I'm drawing. I'm very proud of this art. What do you guys think? And yeah. And it's very important to me that people explore their passions. If people don't explore their passions, then life will be very boring.
Exactly.
You need your passion.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And then let it puss. Come up.
Yes. I don't know. Oh, sudden jump forward there. I don't know if this has been asked, so stop me if it has. But do you have a favorite subject that you enjoy painting or doing artwork of more than any other?
Oh,
That's a good question. And no, it was not asked.
that's a really good question. No, it was not asked. Let's see. That is a good question because I do have. There are times whenever like I have painted something and I'm very like happy doing these kind of paintings.
Mm-hmm.
But it really varies, if I could say it like that. It really is different from every single day because there are times whenever I'm like, oh, it's been a while since I've done like a cyberpunk style-esque painting, or there's times when I'm like, I really want to draw something scary. I want to draw something fun, light-headed, and like very cute. If I would say I have a favorite kind of style to draw stuff in, it's like that, like, there's I guess I'd say this. It's a very mixture between mountainous, like very like how to say, like in the mountains, kind of like small nature, like very like very like Bob Ross-esque, if I could say it like that. Like because I mean Bob Ross was from Alaska, so he built a lot of Alaskan pictures and stuff like that. So like kind of like something like that, and a mixture between also I really enjoy doing futuristic cities and like that like very clean futuristic look, but with a little bit of ruggedness like in the bottom or like in like corners and stuff like that to really emphasize that this place being like heavily populated and has been like worn out, if I could say it like that.
Right. Hell yeah. Anyone else have any questions? All right. Guys, amazing artist on VR chat. So talented in every single way. Dull Dummy. It was amazing having you on the show. And I'm so sorry about my freaking internet provider. You can wring their neck. I swear to God. I'll join you on the hit.
I'll wring their neck later. Don't worry.
Yes.
Coming for you.
But yes.
Find me an excuse to go to America.
Yes, please. My internet provider is an asshole.
Guy with a Norwegian man outside the house, looking for someone who is responsible for Virgo's internet.
I believe there's a streamer on this street that is using their internet too, and I'm like, what are you streaming? Because this is more important. I'm just like, let's go. But yes, Dull Dummy, it was so amazing having you on the show, and I love you to death. Love your art, love your paintings, love your talent, love everything about you. And it was awesome getting to know you a little bit more as well too. So no, hearts to you, sweetheart. We are so proud of you on this game, and I look forward to future paintings from looking at your post on Twitter and also now TikTok, because we follow you now on TikTok, which is on Dull Dummy on TikTok. And then you can also find Dull Dummy on Twitch, which is twitch.tv/DullDummy, correct? Or is it Dull Dummy VR? Or okay, so it's just Dull Dummy.
Dull Dummy.
Okay, then yeah, twitch.tv/DullDummy. But yes, amazing. We love you so much. And guys, thank you so much for joining us today. And once again, yes, amazing. Thank you so much. You're an awesome person.
Love you, Dolly.
Alright, love ya. Very excited about the upcoming month as well.